Yo, what up?
Oh, not much. What up with you?
Just getting ready to make some cheesy eggs with veggies. Alright, I'm going to show you the ingredients. First, I'm going to show you the spices that I'll be using tonight. We have some sage, some Mrs. Dash, 2 flavors here, garlic and herb, and onion and herb. Then we have some black pepper, and also some curry powder. I may or may not use it. And for the vegetables, we have mushrooms and zucchini, and also some red onion. Then we have the egg beaters, cottage cheese, and some 2% milk, Mexican style 4 cheese. Alright, so first we're going to start off by oiling the pan, and instead of spraying it or just dumping oil in there, what I do is I put the olive oil on a paper towel and then put it around the pan. This is also a non-stick pan, so keeps it stick. Okay, first I'm going to start off by cooking the vegetables. So I'll put the mushroom and zucchini on there. Alright, and then I will put my spices in. So the Mrs. Dash, both flavors. And followed up by the pepper and some sage. Alright. Lastly, the sage here. I'll just do a pinch of it. Okay. Alright. So now that we have that, I'm going to weigh out the onions. And I will be doing 40 grams of the onion. I tried double bagging these onions because, you know, as you can see, they're already chopped up to make the smell better, but I don't know if it's helping much. Alright, so scooter the scale again will tell us the onions. 40 grams. 5 more. Oh. And we have hit 40. Alright. So now these will go on top. Alright, so while these vegetables are cooking, I'm going to weigh out my eggs and cottage cheese. So I have to zero the scale again. Going 201 grams of egg beaters here. And once this is weighed out, then I will add the cottage cheese to it. And remember to always zero your scale in between. And I'll be doing 34 grams of this cottage cheese, and it's fat-free cottage cheese. And you don't always have to use fat-free cottage cheese. I'm just doing it because I'm on a contest diet and the fat is really low. Alright, so there's 34 grams of that. And I'm going to mix them up. Put some spices in there. So I'll put the spices in the eggs also. You can use as much spice as you want, and whatever spices you desire. I don't really know if these spices are supposed to go together, but I use them. And then I think I will put a little bit of the curry in there. Curry and eggs is surprisingly good. Alright, so now these will be cooking up. And I'll heat these eggs, and then whenever these are ready, I will pour the eggs on top. Alright, so I'm still cooking the veggies here, and as you can notice, there's a ton of veggies, which is awesome because they taste good in the eggs. This is a great way to get your veggies for the day. You can put whatever veggies in also. And also, I was going to add a little thing about the curry powder, a little interesting fact. The curry powder contains turmeric, which they have found to have anti-inflammatory properties. So another good little spice to use that has some good properties for your body. Alright, so we just have a little bit longer simmering these veggies. I usually put the eggs on when the zucchini becomes a little more like clearish color, if that makes sense. And the onions will become more clear rather than their white color. And the mushrooms become more brown. A few more seconds here and then I'll throw those on. Alright, so the vegetables now are cooked through and I'm ready to add my eggs. And the cooking, however long you want to cook the vegetables, that can be your own preference also. If you like the vegetables to have more of a crispness to them rather than the soft cooked type. Alright, so now I'm going to let these cook. I'm going to scramble them up. so they'll be there for a little bit. Alright, so these eggs are almost done here, and I'm going to go ahead and weigh out my shredded cheese. We're doing 22 grams. And this will be, and as you can see, it's 2% milk, so less fat than regular cheese. Still just as tasty. These eggs are to die for. Alright, wait, oh, little mess up there, okay. Alright, so now that these eggs are done, I'm going to put them on the plate and then top it with the cheese. Sometimes, also make sure you use like a wooden spoon or something that won't scratch up your skillet. I mean metal or a fork or a knife, don't use that stuff. Okay, so now I'm going to put the eggs here on the plate. And while they're still hot, I will top them with the cheese. I've got to get all that egg. Okay. And next is the cheese here. And there we go, your cheesy veggie eggs. And I almost burned Cliffy, or biscuit. I always mess up. And if you want, you could also, just a few little extra things you can add to these cheesy veggie eggs. We have here some Goo Energy Gel, tri-berry flavor, very good. Or some tender sweet carrots, baby food, also very good. And lastly, one of my favorites, this is what I really like to do in the morning, you know, just to really get me going, is have a nice little side of Jim Beam. And it helps immensely in performance in the gym. Trust me. Alright, so here are my cheesy eggs with veggies, all healthy. And if you wanted to know, in this plate here we have 34 grams of protein, 13 carbs, and 4.3 grams of fat. Ciao!